The last few years have been an absolute chaos. We lived through a global pandemic, my parents split, my dog died, several breakups, switched universities, quit 2 jobs, watched people close to me fall seriously ill, dealt with panic attacks, FOMO, anxiety, early stage depression, anorexia, alcohol, and yes, I have never felt better in my entire life. Alright everyone, welcome to my channel, Eternity Studio. My name is Lorenzo, I'm a professional health coach based between London, West Sussex and Italy. My job is to help people break free from the cycles that keep them stuck. So basically those everyday struggles that drags us down. I'm here to help you build unshakable confidence and self-worth. So, now it is out of the way, let's crack on with today's episode where I'm going to share 3 simple practical steps that took me from feeling lost, depressed and utterly purposeless to living my best life. And trust me, it's not what you think. If you want to know more about me, check out the links in the description below, and that said, let's get started. Life is tough, and we can either let it crush us or we can grab it by the horns and decide how we're going to play this game. As you've just heard, the past few years have been an absolute mess. Yet, here I am, living my best life, talking with you, sharing this with you all, and sharing the list that I made of all the key steps that got me here. Don't get me wrong, when I say here, I mean like relatively close to mentally stable. So, let's break it down together. Everyone, no matter how successful they are, is different. You know, the first and only person you should listen to is yourself. The internet nowadays is like overflowing with motivational videos, fitness models with perfect abs, CEOs banging on about their 4 AM morning routines, and trust me, I have tried them all. Waking up at 4 AM, following street workout plans, listening to every single self-improvement podcast out there, none of it worked. Because those weren't my goals. They were someone else's, and that's why I kept feeling like crap. Maybe that's why you keep feeling crap too. You know, it's normal to seek advice, to look for role models, to think maybe if I just copy what they do, things will finally click, but trust me, most of the time they don't. You need to ask yourself first, what do I actually want? You know, some people dream of climbing the corporate ladder, getting shredded, making millions. I don't know about you, but I'm very clear about what I want. I just want a barn, my coaching business, walking through the Surrey hills with my cat and my dog, maybe some love too, because that's very important. But I think that love will come, you know, as soon as I truly understand who I am and what I want. So, don't just follow advice blindly because it worked for someone else. Adjust it, adapt it to your own life. When I tried waking up at 4 AM, I just needed a 2-hour nap by midday, so it was a total waste of time. So, what did I do instead? I ditched that nonsense and focused on what actually made sense for me. A solid 8 hours of sleep. Now I wake up around 8:40 in the morning, and life still works just fine. Or for example, if you feel trapped in a career that doesn't excite you, just leave. I'm not saying that you should storm into your boss's office and yell I quit, because that would be utterly inappropriate and backfiring. And you know, as long as I love drama, because trust me, I do love a good drama, start planning your way out instead. So you don't need to make a big dramatic exit, just start slowly, quietly, let your brain adjust. Respect your own time, don't pressure yourself. We've all been told, don't compare yourself to others, but let's be honest, that's impossible. You know, I'm not blind, I'm not deaf, yes, so, and I guess so are you. So the key is to do it strategically. Like from where I stand, I used to envy friends who had their careers all figured out, and I used to suffer, like a lot. But you know, one day I asked myself, would I actually want a job? Would I enjoy sitting behind a desk all day? The answer was absolutely not. I'd rather build something of my own, even if it means walking twice as hard, because at least it's my walk, it's my passion, it's my happiness, it's my future. So next time you catch yourself comparing, just ask yourself, would I be willing to put in the effort they did to get there? And if the answer is no, stop romanticizing the life. And here's a big one. Don't trust social media. Not theirs, not mine. You know, I'm the first to admit that my feed is like full of cool places, restaurants, outfits. And you know why? Because for the longest time, I valued myself and my journey through all that rubbish. If the pictures look good, no one would suspect anything. They wouldn't know my life was falling apart if I looked happy on a cold desert beach. I wouldn't believe my life was falling apart if my feed looked nice. But it's a trap, and you can break out of it. Now, I barely look at social media because I don't need to check other people's life when I generally like my own. I'm busy with a project, I'm proud of all the hard work I'm putting in, or simply I'm just too tired at night to, let more screen time ruin my eyes. So, once again, just start. When I started building my business, I had no idea whatsoever what I was doing. My setup was like £12 ring lights, £10 domain, and £13 worth of fake plants just to make it look nice. A total investment of £22. Yes, I just took the fake plants out because they're just ancillary. So basically the biggest thing I spent was my time, and that, my friend, was the best investment ever. Because I'm working for me, for my future, for my happiness. And if you're thinking, but I don't have the time or the money, let me just stop you right there. Because you do. You just need to start. People usually say, don't dwell on the past, just focus on the future. But I think looking back is crucial, even at the painful bits, because those moments made who you are today. The past few years have been brutal, death, illness, anxiety, but they also gave me clarity. They showed me what truly matters. And, they also brought me here, talking to you, hoping that my words inspire you to free yourself from whatever's holding you back. At the end of each day, take 5 minutes to reflect on one challenge you overcame. Maybe you didn't let a bad mood ruin your day. Maybe you stuck to your workout. Write it down. Give yourself credit. Recognizing your own resilience is the key to building even more of it. So if you're struggling right now, whether it's a bad day, a bad week, or a bad year, take a second and appreciate how far you've already come. You're stronger than you think. If you're hesitating to start something new because of what others might think, forget them. They're not paying your bills, they're not living your life, just do it anyway, let them talk. What you think is the worst thing that has ever happened to you could be the foundation of your future success. It could be the roots of your business or the inspiration to pursue a different path. We can't say that for sure, but if we don't try, we'll never know. So, that's all for today. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. It was a pleasure to spend some time with you. And if you found this video helpful, leave a comment, give it a like, and if you haven't yet done so, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Push harder, live better, and never settle.